wonderful out for Harry Fücks, everybody. Harry Fücks.
20 years, guys. That's how long I've been living in this country. This is what you look like after 20 years in Switzerland. Okay, originally from the UK, so not bad by UK standards. Yeah, okay, so I'm already bringing down the mood in the room. It's summertime in Switzerland. Let's give it up for summertime in Switzerland, guys. It's amazing. Come on, we've made it. It's amazing. We got the lake, we got the mountains, we got the complete lack of air conditioning. It's the best summer that you can have. You guys want to know about this situation here? So these guys don't. They're like, we don't care. But over there's some interest. They're like, it's skeptical over here. Look, guys, what happened? I went to the Frauenstreik, the women's strike last week. I tried to negotiate. I'm like 95% with that? No. Okay, that joke, it already died like it did at the Frauenstreik. Okay, all right, that's not actually what happened. What happened is way dumber. That's why I'm covering up, is I fell off an e-scooter. I fell off an e-scooter. I woke up 10 hours later in hospital. My shoulder was broken, I had a crack in my skull, and my ego was completely crushed, guys. It was a disaster. The doctor's like, we're gonna have to transplant you a new ego right now. We got this 74-year-old Swiss lady, she just died, you're getting hers. And my ego is now out of control, guys. It's amazing. God damn it. I love shouting at my neighbors now, it's fantastic. I like spitting on people in the front row, it's even better. Amazing. What they don't tell you, they gave me a lot of different painkillers, and what they didn't warn me about, they gave me some of those painkillers were opiates. Now, you may not know, but opiates, like you're on opiates for a while. Well, let me actually ask you like this. Have you ever woken up in the morning and thought to yourself, wow, I am full of shit? No, and I don't mean like bullshit. I mean literally, I am full of shit. It's been like 6 days thanks to these painkillers. And I'm like, I've got to do a show like tonight. I can't turn up for this show full of shit. So I took some bitter salts. You guys know what bitter salts are? Okay, all right, let's explain this. So bitter salts are to constipation what earthquakes are to Turkey, guys. It's just all coming down, I tell you. It's amazing, it's fantastic. But you get a bit worried, it's like an ordeal, like 24 hours of just insanity. Have you ever had like diarrhea come out so fast it made a sonic boom? I'm just there on the toilet, I hear this and I look and my toilet is just gone. There's just this like pattern on the wall. I'm like, oh, looks like a butterfly. It's kind of nice. Okay, well, she's really not down. She's sticking out her tongue. Too much shit. Was that too much shit? We've reached peak shit for the show, ma'am. She can even smell the shit. She's making hand-wavy smells. Look, I'm sorry, I'm just telling you like it is, because I struggle with it. It's a big problem in Zurich, because recently I ran into this thing, it's called disabled toilet. Not disabled toilets, it's called borderless toilets. You guys heard of borderless toilets? This is a new thing taking over the bars and cafes in the city, and it really confused me. I went in this cafe the other day, and I'm trying to find the toilet. I can't find it. I have to ask the waitress. I said, excuse me, where's the men's room? And she's like, oh no, we have borderless toilets. And I'm like, okay, I'll just pretend I know what that means. No, I mean, I've done a lot of therapy in my life to learn how to set healthy borders, but borderless toilets, what does that mean? Do I just go in and shit on the floor? So I had to check out the borderless toilets, and instead of like a picture of a little man or something, you just have a bunch of words. It just said, this is a borderless toilet with a pissoir. I'm like, wow, this is cool. I get to go in and pee like a Frenchman. I'm just stood next to some guy, I'm like, bonjour. Je m'appelle Harry, it is a pleasure to be next to you today. Oh, tout à l'heure, that is a very fine baguette, monsieur. I only have this croissant. And the guy is like, hey, cabron, I am Mexicano. I am here because no borders. I'm sorry, that joke is just wrong. I'm sorry. Every time the Mexican comes out sounding Italian, it's really terrible. But yeah, I'm a single dad. I have two. We got any parents here tonight? Give me a whoop. That's the correct level of parental energy I would expect. Okay, I appreciate you coming out, because I know, like, hiring a babysitter in this city costs about as much as a McKinsey consultant. Although at least with the consultant you get a nice report on your child afterwards. But no, so I live with my two teenage kids, and living with teenagers, like that's like living in a student flat share, a WG, because it's always a mess. There's never any milk, but I pay for everything, and it's ridiculous. And we have allergies. We're allergic to lactose, gluten, and female role models. No, okay, I don't want to be making fun of ladies. When it comes to parenting, everybody, the problem I have is, like, when you're a single parent, everybody has an opinion on single mums. But when I tell them I'm a single dad, they're like, how do you survive? I'm like, well, we live in a cave and hunt squirrels. Like, well, what do you think we do? I mean, it's insane. Like, we have higher expectations of Ryanair than we do of dads. No, really, because, like, at least Ryanair, they lose your baggage. But yeah, I don't know. My kids came to see me in hospital, though. It was that was nice of them. They were the first people to come and see me, and you know, and it's actually crazy, like for me as a man, like watching, because the old one, she's 20, she's a girl, and the young one is 17. And watching, like, a boy and a girl growing up, it's insane for me as a man, because girls grow up so much faster. It's insanity. Like if I died in a ridiculous e-scooter accident, my daughter, she would have been okay. She would have, like, got a job, got a flat. Maybe at 30 she needs some therapy, but she can afford to pay for it. So that's a good combination, I feel. But my son, if I died in that e-scooter accident, he would have been like, huh? Where are my socks? It's really... And it's insane. It's crazy for me now, because I'm not making fun of him, because I know I was as dumb as he was back then. And so I actually looked up, and I looked up some science on this. I found this article in a magazine called True Science, so it must be true. It said men only reach full mental and emotional maturity at the age of 43. Now, if you listen very closely to what happened there, all the women here laughed, and then all the men were like, And it's insane to me now, because, like, I'm 49, like, I'm like a 6-year-old. I get it now, ladies. It's fucking, for years, I didn't know that women are running a fucking conspiracy. They're like, these idiots don't understand. We can do whatever the fuck they want, and I'll just go, It's insanity. But you know what, because women get there about 32, so it's like 11-year difference, which is actually kind of weird, because now when I see, like, a 20-year-old couple, I'm like, wait a second, that's like a 25-year-old who has a strange love of 13-year-old boys. That has become really dark for me now, ladies. And the other day I'm at this cafe, okay, and I'm listening to these two women talking about their boyfriends, and one of them is like, oh, he's so immature, but he's so cute. I mean, that's wrong, that's not okay. And then she goes like, and we were having sex and he could not find my clitoris. I'm like, why are you trying to make a child find your clitoris? That's not, and then she's like, and then I had to fake an orgasm, of course. And I'm like, okay, that's nice, because he's a child. The children need to live in a fantasy world. That's how that works. But yeah, okay. I don't know, we got 30 seconds to wrap the show up real quick. I feel like we need to end quickly on a happy message, because I've disturbed. You guys want a happy message to end the show? I think we all need something that tells us how to live our life these days, you know, something that makes it clear, like horoscopes. Give me a whoop if you believe in horoscopes. Okay, clearly you all have shitty star signs. No, really, because I'm a Leo. Okay, I know I look like Cancer, but I'm a Leo. Greatest star sign of all. We got any Leos here? Any Leos? Give me a. Okay, that's one low energy Leo, but goddamn, bro fist to that Leo right there. All right, but just, I think the problem though with horoscopes is they're just too generic, aren't they? Too generic, like you read your horoscope on your phone, it's like, today you will have a productive day. You're like, was this written by ChatGPT? What the fuck? I think if we made them much more specific, that would solve it. Then we believe it. It's like, if you read your horoscope, it says, today you will be fucked by a horse. You're like, what? What the hell is this shit? And then you turn on the TV, the guy on the TV is saying, horrible scenes across the country today, 1 in 12 people getting fucked by a horse. Let's go up to Glasgow. We got Tim up in Glasgow. What's happening in Glasgow, Tim? Oh, it's a scene of anarchy, Bob. A stampede of horses just came through the city. I'm here with Trevor. What happened to you, sir? Well, I was just walking down the streets and this fucking horse comes out of nowhere. It's like, Trevor, your accent is really Scottish and Irish at the same time. It's like, well, how do you think you'd sound if you'd just been fucked by a horse? All right, thank you guys. Have a night, folks. Have a great night.
All right, give it up one more time for Harry Fücks, everybody. What a guy.